Tonight, I wanted to go through some of the TGS trailers that were released this week. I went through and like selected like off the name and like the thumbnail of, you know, things that look kind of cool or stuff that we already knew about and I wanted to get more interest or more information on. So I have some of them queued up here. I'll just drag them over when I'm about to watch them. Yeah, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get this thing started. Banishers. This is the one that I've said I needed to see more of because it looked kind of like a generic third person action story adventure type deal game thing. Yeah. I wasn't quite sold on it because we already got a lot of those. The first one that comes to mind is God of War. Something else going on? Oh yeah, something else going on. Let's restart. I'm gonna restart that. Sorry, another trailer went off in the background.
Can you see it? Not yet.
It's like there are gunshots, but there are no gunshots happening on the screen. What is going on? Okay.
Welcome to Banishers, Ghosts of New Eden. An immersive action RPG that takes you on an exhilarating journey between life, death, love, and sacrifices.
Was she just f***ing somebody?
You assume the roles of two Banishers, a couple who are experienced
they're together. Okay. I didn't think they were together. I thought like one was a ghost and already dead.
An ominous curse. Their profound love binds them together, with a shared conviction that the realms of the living and the departed should remain distinct. But after an ill-advised attack, Antea is killed, leaving her lover in solitude.
Oh, okay, so they are. One is dead. Okay. This is like the pre-story.
The next plane of existence, she returns to Red as the thing she despises most, a ghost. Torn between their vows to protect the living from malicious spirits and the nightmare of Antea's condition, your own affliction may lead you down a darker path when you find yourself confronted with the daunting choice of sacrificing the living to sustain the love of your life with their souls.
Oh yeah, everybody else.
Taints not only the lives of others, but also your very own. How far will you go to save Antea?
All the way. All the way. And she a sister? Yeah, all the way.
Uncover secrets, navigate mysterious landscapes, and meet memorable but tormented characters.
I'm guessing we're killing everybody.
Whose fate rests in your hands.
Or killing all those people.
Why do you follow me?
Each one of them has their own story.
Or they're already dead.
Profound personality.
He's lost his head. Nothing. I'm a monster.
Needing a thorough understanding of their motivations before taking any decisions.
You see that dude's face?
Your choices carry substantial consequences that must be taken seriously. As they face life or death situations, will you hold them responsible?
You are no more.
Even if it means sacrificing their lives for their actions. Will you banish the souls of the departed, condemning them to suffer in the void, consumed by torment? Or will you choose to elevate these souls?
See,
freeing them from
all this stuff is like
sorrow,
actually interesting
granting them
and looks pretty cool, more than what they were showing before. Is this the combat now?
Play as both characters, combining Red's weaponry with Antea's supernatural powers. A mix of combat styles are available, thanks to Red's rifle, sword, and firebane. Alongside Antea's
this seems a bit better.
attacks.
But there is a lot here. This is Assassin's Creed, dog.
As you face increasingly malicious foes.
Okay, I'm being swayed a bit more though.
Will do me. Progress in the skill tree, empowering your abilities and talents, granting our couple another measure of power.
Again, none of this looks incredibly like
Antea's abilities extend beyond combat,
special,
giving her the possibility to navigate New Eden.
but it doesn't necessarily need to be.
Enhance her spiritual
as long as it's
perception
fun.
to reach higher areas with her spectral leap. Revisiting places you've already been to can reveal new areas and uncover hidden secrets.
Metroidvania?
Dive
This
into
is
an
straight up
immersive
God of
action
War.
RPG, becoming a beacon of hope in a world consumed by darkness. How much will you compromise your ghost hunting vow for the sake of love?
I told you, she a sister. We gotta do everything. Gotta do everything to save it. What is that? Excuse me. Okay. November 7th. Oh shit, that is around the corner. Damn. That one, it looks a lot better. It definitely looks a lot better than what we had seen from it so far. Because so far it would just look like generic combat, and I guess the concept, which wasn't fully, you know, fleshed out to us. This trailer did a lot more to actually explain everything. Well, by the way, too. I'm actually kind of intrigued by it now. Especially with all the RPG systems and elements in it. I could see myself playing that. It's more than just like a hack and slash. Next! All right. Now I remember this game being announced, but I don't remember what it's about. I don't remember too much about it specifically. I just remember the name.
In a distant territory controlled by one of the witches, Papal scouts have discovered
This is
a wreckage
Witchfire.
of a ship that had been lost for several centuries. It carried a valuable artifact, one that could alter the course of the conflict. To recover it, the Vatican has dispatched one of its best witch hunters. Only he can face the witch by means of his powerful magic. Hunters like him are called prayers, and the substance running through his veins that gives him arcane powers is known as Witchfire.
Clever.
When you reach your destination, you're completely exhausted. There's very little Witchfire left in your blood. One of the first things you must do is replenish your powers. The fastest way to do it
by
is
killing
to fight
everybody.
the witch's
Yeah.
minions,
Okay, makes sense.
ghouls and wraiths. Once they're dead, the Witchfire they were made of will be yours. However, this won't be an easy prey. The world of Witchfire is a place where everything is trying to kill you.
No shit.
Monsters prowl the area.
I would expect nothing less.
To be deadly traps, and lethal contraptions stay hidden from view. If you waste bullets, ignore your stamina, and take your opponents for granted,
what game is this?
You will die.
Like, what type of game is this? Is this a roguelike?
More ways. Getting killed means that you lose all your loot, although it's possible to recover it. And the monsters you've eliminated.
Or is this a Souls-like first-person shooter? Excuse me, what did he say? Sorry.
She will start to recover it, and the monsters you've eliminated come back from the dead. What's even worse, once the witch senses the powerful intruder who hasn't died so far, she will start throwing deadly curses at you.
Please don't.
Called the calamities. These can raise the dead from their graves, or conjure a fog to unleash a hunt for your soul. She will stop at nothing to drive you out of her realm. And if this doesn't work and you still brazenly cling to life, amassing more power and a greater arsenal, then the witch will dispatch new types of minions and set traps the likes of which you have not seen. The world will change.
So it's like procedurally generated.
This means more Witchfire to collect, but also more challenges to conquer.
In terms of like enemies, I get. I don't know if the level is actually
Find
procedurally.
refuge in an old hermitage, enveloped in a fog
did say it
that hides
changed,
you from
though.
the witch's sight. From here, you will venture into her domain, trying to find the villain's lair. An enchanted mirror allows you to receive amazing inventions from the Vatican's gunsmiths. Here, you can also transform the Witchfire collected along the way into skills that become more and more powerful. This transformation does more than simply make you stronger. You also gain understanding of how magic works. Without this knowledge, many places remain inaccessible, and many magical objects are nothing more than a piece of paper with strange scribblings or a simple shard of iron. Where common folk see nothing but a regular weapon, a seal with strange symbols, or a beautiful ring, a prayer recognizes brutally effective tools of death, spells based on one of the 4 elements, or magical signets that allow him to use telekinesis or teleportation. The prayer's task is simple. Kill the witch and recover the artifact she stole. Crystals that are created from witchfire in the most magic-infused spots allow the prayer to alter reality, if ever so slightly. Will you enhance your spells with new abilities, weaken all of the witch's minions, or perhaps you will prefer to improve your shooting skills for a short while? Still, the most powerful force the prayer can wield is not a weapon, a spell, a magical object, or even the arcana. It's the freedom.
Freedom. America.
Would you like to find and defeat the guard keeping watch over the witch's keys? Go right ahead. Or perhaps you prefer to steal some gold and return to the hermitage. No problem. Why don't you test a new weapon and collect enough witchfire to develop another skill? There's nothing stopping you. Every
besides
step you
getting
make
killed.
during your journey marks a choice. This freedom means that there isn't just one correct method to defeat the witch. The prayer is not bound by time restrictions, and the Vatican doesn't care what methods he employs. A sharpshooter's agile fingers, a tactician's analytical mind, or special powers and magical objects. You can pick, choose, and match freely to achieve your goal. The witch knows that the prayers are immortal. Her goal is not to kill you. Her goal is to take away your belief that she could be defeated.
Your will to
when
fight.
Faced with hardship, you decide whether to give in to despair or get back on your feet and resume the fight.
So,
Godspeed, prayer.
like, that looks cool. It looks really good. Early access out now. Okay. That looks cool. I think I'm still confused on whether or not it's like a roguelike or like a Soulslike. The key thing was that he said you could reclaim your loot, which screams like Soulslike to me, especially since everybody respawns. I'm not sure if it's like a level or if it's just like a giant map that you go through, and if there are like checkpoints, because where's the map at? Okay, so yeah, it looks like a giant map here, and then you can just go wherever you want to until you get to her or tackle any objectives. And I'm guessing there are checkpoints somewhere. I guess the mirrors. Okay, now I'm like dissecting this trailer.
You find refuge in an old hermitage, enveloped in a fog that hides you from the witch's sight.
Now, is it just the one?
From here, you will venture into her domain.
So you can just transport to wherever you want.
To find the villain's lair.
This is okay. It seems like, gosh. All right, this is looking like a first-person Souls-like game or Soulsborne game, whatever you want to call it. Which is different. I was literally saying that we have so many Souls-like games, so this is something different at least, and it's actually interesting. Okay, My Lovely Empress. What is this about?
Konnichiwa everyone, my name is Riris from Game Changer Studio. We are a small indie game developer with a team of around 10 people.
10 people?
Here in Asia. We are behind
Damn.
the trilogy of My Lovely series.
Oh, y'all have
My
a series?
Lovely Daughter and My Lovely Wife are management games with thought-provoking premise that simulate the dark side of human relationships.
Oh gosh,
We
I'm
are
terrible
now
at those.
working on a new game, My Lovely Empress. You are the Emperor of the Crimson Kingdom, and you can resurrect your beloved fallen Empress at the price of the souls of your subjects, or betray your oath to pursue a relationship with leaders of other nations across the Empire. Either way, you will have to balance your resources and handle difficult decisions to keep your people growing.
I can't do it.
You in these tasks, you will be able to summon
Terrible at making
yokai,
decisions.
or
Someone do it for me.
yokai in Japanese.
What the fuck? Why does a nine-tailed fox have big chest? Okay, why are all the godly beings one big-chested females? What? Excuse me? Hold on. I'm not going back to look at them. I'm going back to actually hear what she said.
Inspired by ancient Asian myth, those alluring godly beings walking amongst men are capable of powerful magic and hold the secrets of the darkest rituals.
Oh, I bet they do.
We didn't just want to repeat what was done before, and Neon Doctrine, our publisher and co-developing partner, are helping us to enhance the experience, including bringing the Hellboy to life in 3D.
Seamlessly blending
What?
the best of both worlds, the charm of 2D with the immersive experience of 3D.
Oh shit.
What we're creating allows us to not only honor the original vision, but also to take it to new heights.
So what do you mean? What is this? What are we talking about here?
We can create something truly special that will leave a lasting impact for our players.
Were those models we saw 3D, or were y'all,
So 3D.
or y'all still just trying to work on something y'all haven't told us
What we're
yet?
creating allows us to not only honor the original vision, but also to take it to new heights.
That told me nothing. That what? Because that looks clear. That looks really 2D to me.
Inspired
I mean, I
by
could be
ancient
bugging. Big-breasted mythical god relationship game. Okay. All right. Yeah. I'd be a hypocrite if I don't play this.
Let's play. Seems like we are ready to play.
I'm already sold, but shit, we're gonna watch it anyway.
The X for a couple.
Oh, we playing Spider-Man out here?
We can have a collaborative play. We can turn around completely.
How many turns do you get? Like how?
I wanna catch it. I wanna catch it.
And then you missed.
That to me. I caught it.
You're failing. You suck. All right. This translator is so not enthused. He's like, I'm just here to get paid. I'm here to say English words and get paid. That's it. A performance. It's not my job.
If you bump into it, the rings will run away. So if we run out of rings, and game's over.
Yes. Yes, that's usually how Sonic works.
Where are you, Sonic?
You don't hit him? Like, damn.
It's difficult to.
I swear, if you don't jump and smash this man.
Work together. Looking good.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, for my love of God. Oh, it's not done. It's not done. Jump and land on his fucking head, please. Okay, maybe that was a bad idea.
But the head is quite down.
Okay.
We beat it. Yay. Congratulations.
Oh my gosh. All right. Enough of yeah. I'm still excited for that game, but that presentation did not do shit for me at all. Besides really be glad I didn't watch the full live stream. Okay. Enotria. Apparently this is another Soulslike. Here we go.
Hello, and welcome to the Enotria The Last Song
Enotria. Sorry, my bad.
Game director,
I can't pronunciate words correctly. I'm from the South. All right, shut up.
To Unreal Engine 5. We're going to start off with our main character.
Look how good he looks.
You can now clearly see the markings of Ardore, the fantastical power that you can channel for spells, buffs, or to alter the very world around you. Our unique Masks and Loadouts feature also makes a public appearance for the very first time.
Masks
are a unique piece of gear dropped from powerful enemies that serves as the center point of up to 3 customizable loadouts. Each loadout has its own appearance, passives, equipments, and slots, where you can put perks and abilities to make your build unique in terms of playstyle. A warrior wielding a massive heap of raw iron, a swift rogue dishing out single target damage, or a mid-range battle mage. Or, why not all 3? We have rock solid fundamentals, so we've redone most of our core gameplay systems. Enemy design has also benefited from the integration of motion capture in our pipeline, expanded AI behaviors, and a little bit of weirdness to spice things up.
Just fighting a whole bunch of gestures? What is going on here?
The adoption of new pipelines allowed us to take full advantage of this amazing new technology and punch way above our weight.
Okay, this looks pretty though.
Alongside the tech, we
it's
iterated
looking really,
on our art
really
direction.
nice.
We now use bolder colors, more dramatic staging, and a much greater emphasis on environmental storytelling.
They're really trying to flex the power of Unreal right here.
While still staying true to our Mediterranean core. An excellent showcase of this is Quinta, our opening area, where we've tested out our new approach to really bring the City of Eternal celebration to life. We really can't wait till you can explore the diverse world of Enotria, from the Mediterranean beauty of the Philesian shores to the secrets tucked away in the shadowy
looks like real life on some shots.
architecture.
Yo, like video games nowadays are looking a lot more like more real than real life.
Mentioned so far,
It's kind of insane.
Devastating attacks to awe-inspiring arenas, each boss hides a new secret and
It's
new
like, how do you even do
challenge
that?
to overcome. And like everything else in Enotria, they're based off of the rich and diverse Italian folklore and history.
All right, all these
We have
creepy
many
ass
more
masks are gonna give me
surprises outside the
nightmare
scope of
fuel
this
for
video,
real.
which we will gradually reveal as we get closer to our release date. Thank you very much for joining us for this development update, and see you next time.
$2024. Great. Okay. That looked kind of, I was actually looking, that looked better than I thought it was gonna be. I was like, another Soulslike, oh gosh. And I actually have another hands-on here.
Style can go a long way for an action game, where looking good is just as important as being good. Enotria: The Last Song got that message loud and clear, leading with remarkable landscapes and avant-garde costumes to dress up its largely Soulsborne-like combat fundamentals. I love some good Souls-like clash and bang as much as the next gamer, but I'd be lying to you if I said I wasn't ready for something new to the genre.
See, he gets it.
Enotria,
He gets
at
it.
least in theory, agrees with me there. And though my hands-on time was a great introduction to some bold new attempts to bring true combat classes and flashy special abilities to the very familiar system, it's still a bit too early to know just how show-stopping they are. Enotria checks all of the Souls-like boxes. It has stamina-regulated combat with different weapons sporting various weights and animations, the greatsword being my favorite. It has dangerous enemies of various shapes and sizes, including jerky mini-bosses and a truly mean boss.
All right.
You collect
Okay.
souls that can be used to upgrade your character, so long as you don't get killed, drop them, and fail to retrieve them before getting
Is that a
killed.
parry?
You'll activate bonfires that serve as checkpoints and rest stops between legs of a sometimes stressful adventure. If you played any of these in the past decade or so, you'll know that these are as basic to the subgenre as boost pads are to kart racers. So what does it do differently? Well, Quinta, the city of aggressively jovial revelers that I skulked through during the demo, is unlike any city I've seen in the Souls games or otherwise. Bright and colorful tapestries and foliage drape down the walls of rustic Tuscan townhomes and match the vibrant costumes of the city's denizens. The sun shines, adding a sparkle to the surrounding sea.
I like the fact that it's like, oh, we have no sunlight in these Souls games. It's always dark.
With stark greenery. Mixed with the story with heavy theater themes, it seems everyone is trapped in a reality-wide stasis where everyone believes they're playing roles in some massive stage production. And there's a
Nice
lot
change,
to
right? It's like, you know, there is another thing in the sky besides the moon all the time.
The zone I played through was full of roads less taken to wander down, but it was hard to determine how rewarding wandering into these nooks and crannies really is, since most of them featured enemies whose
Dark
souls
Souls
I
2
couldn't
hub of
spend
it.
on anything, or items I couldn't
Yeah,
use in the scope
I could
of
see
the
that.
playtest.
Uh,
Rarely were there surprises
just less
waiting
green.
for me that were interesting in and of themselves. That said, there are more than a few instances where a glyph, seen hovering over the ground or floating in the air, could be activated by touch or Kirk Franklin-style stomp to temporarily create new paths.
You just made a Kurt Franklin reference.
Some of these
Okay.
changes were straightforward, like adding a bridge where there clearly used to be one so you can progress through the main path. But some were more encouraging from an exploration sense, as they could add paths to formerly unreachable caves or completely rearrange a building I was in. Though combat is largely familiar, there are aspects of it that are unique to Enotria. Firstly, masks give the player different sets of traits that require you to switch up your play style in order to get the most out of their strengths. For example, the Mask of Change was heavy attack focus, giving you bonus damage when you connected with them, and other more tricky perks like increasing the stamina cost to dodge, but making your next attack right after a dodge stronger. The other available mask, the Piercing Wit Mask, centered heavily around using your special attacks, called Mask Lines, and gaining bonus effects afterwards. I really liked that these differences felt so stark. It really reinforced a sort of class system that most Souls-likes barely commit to. Though without a dedicated blocking option, or any reliable ranged options to
help,
speak of,
please.
Mask can really only do so much to spice up what is ultimately an aggressive, parry-heavy melee action game, the likes of Lies of P or Taimishi. Mask lines are an interesting touch as well. These appear like customizable special moves, but it's unclear if they're locked to certain masks, or if you can pick and choose any of the abilities you want no matter what the loadout. The most handy was the Dardo Virachi, which materializes a crossbow to snipe enemies. You can't just use these at will though, you have to charge them up by landing attacks on enemies. Each mask line charges at different rates, so you may end up with some.
Sure, the solo game of the camera's gonna suck. Yeah, it's like you can't get around it. It's just a thing. It's just a thing. Just don't back into a corner. Probably what the devs say all the time. No, the camera's fine if you just are good enough not to be backed into a corner.
To use these powerful blows on are serious tough guys.
That's your fault, not ours.
Likely not going to want to risk your health and items grinding smaller, but still credible threats simply to charge up your best shots. Is Enotria the last song the next great innovation in the Soulslike? I don't know yet, but it's amazing how some sun and color can make the slower paced dungeon crawling that the genre is known for feel brand.
I like how the sticking point is the color and that is light.
Secrets have a lot of potential for fun exploration opportunities. Masks serving as de facto classes thanks to their proprietary.
Mind you, this is only one area of the game.
Help encourage different kinds of play. But maybe not.
Watch the rest of it be shrouded in darkness.
Mask line special abilities really spice combat up, but require you to already be doing well in order to get access to them.
Like, let's go back to tradition now.
Rehearse for showtime between now and when it hits the big stage next year.
Gotta keep the status quo.
The latest Soulslike.
Okay. Again, not bad, not bad. Looks interesting enough. Hellboy. What is this talking about? This is kind of cool. It's like running 60, but like the character's animating at like 24.
So perhaps, well, mayhap you already were. It's just confusing.
Hell yeah, they are.
Yeah. Forgive my rudeness.
Oh, his mouth doesn't move.
I
Damn.
will be skulled.
It's kind of okay. Them just standing there is kind of weird, but hey, creative choices, whatever. What's good? Oh, we boxing. We straight up boxing these. Okay. Did you just use the comics art style almost perfectly? Yeah, I like the art style. So it's okay. One thing I am seeing here, they're like, it's more like one-on-one fights. Even though everybody's like standing around, that's a little weird, I guess. I don't know. Like you're squaring up. Okay. Anybody else gonna attack? No. Do they even fight? Because this gameplay though, yeah. Camera, oh my god. Looks like slow Sifu. Extremely slow Sifu. Except you ain't even countering, you just dodging. And then missing a lot, apparently. And you have guns. Alright. Not gonna lie, this combat looking kind of weak right now. We got perfect dodges, okay. Granted, I don't know what I was really expecting from like Hellboy combat, to be honest. I think I was expecting him to shoot a lot more, I guess. Okay, that was kind of tight. Why are we so up his ass though on the camera? You can't. You gotta back that up a bit. I mean, it does for the fighting, but damn, I don't need to be up his ass when you're walking around either. I think the one upside right now is the music. I guess he is like a brawler, but it is like straight up just, I don't know. It's just it's a bit too slow. And if you're gonna be that slow, I feel like I need to like feel the impact of, you know, him beating ass, and I don't feel it through this gameplay right now. It's more like we playing Punch Out. That's what it's like. We're playing Punch Out, except you can move around. Like this really looks like it was made on a budget, because they are not animating any of this, or like they're barely animating any of it. And there's a lot of just blue here. Like the level isn't, you know, all that greatly detailed in terms of, you know, just different stuff. I mean, like I said, the art style is fine. I don't have a problem with that. It's just, but it's like, it's almost like it's just the same thing repeated over and over again. What is this loading though? Okay, ow. I'm kind of curious what the comments say on this video, if there are any. Oh, here's the boss, I guess.
The way this is going, can we just skip to the part where you attack me?
So moot it be.
Oh crap!
All right. Bink, bink. Don't see big changes from the upgrade he chose either, or earlier. I mean, maybe they don't even, maybe they're just not big upgrades. Maybe it's like just smaller ones over time. Why did she just get all of her shit back? What the fuck? For the love of God, kill her. For the love of God, kill her. Okay. All right. Yep, you sure did. What do these comments say though? Amazing art style, not sure if roguelite was the best approach for combat. Looks stiff, slow, but might have to wait for more game. I don't know if you need to wait. That looks about it. Combat needs to be mixed up. Yeah. Everybody loving the art style, which, you know, like I said, that we all agree on that. Everybody's sharing the same sentiment here. Cool armor appearances. I can't read that. When combat feels a little dated. Graphics looks sick. Yeah, combat looks cool, but it seems combat looks, yeah, repetitive as fuck. This looks awesome. There you go. There's a positive one. Looks at an early stage. I mean, that could be true too. Is there anything at the end of this? Oh, official release date. Wait. October 4th. No, it ain't early stages because it's available next month, so they are almost done with this shit. So that's the game, bro. And now, granted, there might be more to it. There might be more to it, but I don't know if there's that much more to it. Oh gosh, that was probably the biggest disappointment, honestly. Okay, what is this? New tactical turn-based. Okay, well, this is already. I'm not a tactical RPG guy, so. Is this? Okay, I was thrown off. I was like, is that this trailer? Because that just the sound did not seem like it went with the trailer. Why is there screamo music over this? This game is not giving that kind of energy at all. It ain't that serious. And even the text, all right. No, I'm good. I'm good. I think I'm good. Well, that's it for all the stuff I wanted to look at for TGS. Witchfire looked cool. Banishers looks better now. Oh yeah, and Enotria, the Soulslike that has sunlight. A lot of cool stuff and a lot of disappointment.